In a universe where Aunt May dies instead of Uncle Ben, Spider-Man reveals his identity to Ben and goes out after the guy who killed May. He kept punching and screaming at the guy till he eventually kicked him out the window and killed him. However, Uncle Ben quickly shows up to save Peter's identity from the police and ultimately got arrested instead of him. Peter couldn't stop blaming himself for May's death and Ben's imprisonment and therefore decided to put down the mask once and for all, which just frustrated Jonah because Spider-Man's disappearance was getting all the attention while his son who had just died a hero was getting none, and so he decided to begin slandering Spider-Man publicly until he was threatened and confronted by him, which led to Pete getting caught sneaking out and ultimately sent to juvie where he'd get bullied by Flash. Spidey couldn't take it anymore and therefore escaped and spent his life on the run, sleeping anywhere and stealing anything until he was inspired to do better. But then after defeating Green Goblin and seeing him getting psychiatric help instead of going to prison even though he killed so many people, he decided to break Ben out of his cell, which Ben refused to comply with, telling Pete to move on and focus on his life, which he pretty much did until Ben was finally set free and took down villains with him, helping him become a hero.